I live out in the Southern Maryland area. I'm about an hour south of Baltimore. And the information you're about to see, if you're brand new, if you've never taken a look at Seacret before, just make sure you have a pen and paper in front of you and get excited, because this is big. I took a look at this information just about 22 months ago, and for me, I guess it sounds kind of cliche, but for me, it changed my life. I had never met such amazing people and been able to be able to do the things that I've had the privilege to do over the last 21 months has literally been amazing. The traveling, the people, it's been unreal. And actually, a lot of the traveling came from the gentleman that I'm about to introduce. People kept telling me, I went to Costa Rica, I went to Thailand, and people are messaging me on Facebook and sending me text messages. They're like, this is unreal. I can't believe your company's sending you out to all these places. And I was like, they're not. My friend is taking us. They're like, what? I'm like, it's one of my best friends. And it's funny because they talk about leadership a lot, and this is one of the most influential leaders I've ever met, one of the most amazing speakers I've ever met, and one of the most heartfelt gentlemen that I've ever seen in this industry. So you're about to get some amazing information from none other than our $500,000 ring earner, Blue Diamond agent, Jesse Macpherson. You there, sir?
And hopefully we've got everything working here properly. Can you hear me okay, Curtis?
I can hear you and I can see you. So I'm gonna, now that we got some sexy on the line, I'm gonna get my face off of here.
You're silly. Real quick, if you can hear me or you can see me, go ahead and type down there in the chat box. Let me know. We are good to go. We'll get beautiful. Welcome everybody to our live webinar. Yes, this is live. It's taking place. I'm actually here in my home office, and I got this banner I put up behind just for you guys, just to share with you a little information here about Seacret. I know we have people dialed in now from 6 different countries that I saw. We've got people dialed in from countries that we're not even working in yet, but welcome. We're excited about our expansion here all over the world. I know we got people dialed in from all over the States and, of course, Canada, which things are moving very quickly. And I want to say big thanks to Curtis out there on the East Coast for just hosting this webinar and welcoming everybody before we got started. One of our top leaders. I've had a lot of fun working with you over the last couple of years, and I know it's just the beginning. But anyway, before we get started with the information here about Seacret, just a little bit about me, so we're not so much strangers. I make my home now in Phoenix. I actually just recently moved here to Phoenix, but I was in Los Angeles for a long period of time. And I originally moved to Los Angeles when I was 17 years old to pursue my background in performing arts. I was teaching hip hop classes. And yes, I am white. You can probably see if you're dialed in by the phone, that would make more sense if you were watching the video. But I just found out when I moved to LA, you have to teach a lot of dance classes to pay rent. So I was looking for a way to earn some extra money when I moved to LA. And I had a woman who took my dance class, and she handed me a cassette tape. Now, I know some of you have never seen one of those. You can Google it and see a picture. But on the cassette tape, it talked about residual income and passive income. And I wasn't really too familiar with those concepts. In the dance world, they called it royalties. You don't do something once and get paid over and over and over again. And I loved that concept of being able to, work smart instead of just hard. The problem in the dance world is that you couldn't demand it. You couldn't say, you give me royalties. It just didn't work like that. So the opportunities to do that were so few and far between. So when I started learning the skills of being able to go out there and develop this passive residual income in my early 20s, it really changed my life. And I've been very fortunate because of what I was taught almost 12 years ago. I've never been employed. I work completely from home. I've had complete control over our time. And although we've worked really hard, it's given me flexibility and freedom that a lot of people I know are really looking for in their lives. And if you're on this webinar, you were probably invited by a friend, family, coworker, neighbor, or maybe somebody you didn't know really well online who said, you got to watch this, you got to take a look at this. So I appreciate you taking some time out to evaluate what it is that's going on here with Seacret, because it doesn't cost anything to pay attention. And throughout the webinar here today, I'm going to share with you what was shared with me about 2.5 years ago. And just again, to rewind back a little bit before that, we were able to do very well in our 20s working from home. But we got to a point where my wife and I were looking for something else and didn't know exactly what we were looking for. I can promise you we weren't looking for Seacret. Seacret ended up finding us. It was my family member, my brother-in-law in Chicago, who called and said, hey, Jess, I'm taking a look at this company, Seacret. Have you ever heard of it? I said, no. He said, would you be interested? I was like, no. Then he told me it was skincare, and I was like, dude, why are you calling me about makeup? Like, this doesn't make any sense. And he's like, it's not makeup, it's skincare. And I was so confused because I was like, the difference being what? And he was like, like soap, like aftershave, like all these things. Anyway, for about 40 minutes, I told him why he was stupid, it was stupid, and everything about it was stupid. And don't call me about it again, stupid. It was a pretty rough call for him, but thank you for putting up with me, Fabian, on that, because I got home that night and I was like, hey, babe, so, your sister and her husband are getting in this stupid thing, Seacret. We need to save them. And my wife goes, Seacret, and she goes to her dresser and she ends up pulling out one of these Seacret products. And she was like, this Seacret? And I had that moment where I was like, you didn't, like I thought she had joined and didn't tell me. And but then I remember, no, she'd had it for a while. She'd actually bought it from our local mall. And that's how most people are actually familiar with Seacret. If you've ever been walking through any high-end mall in the world, it's usually some beautiful Israeli man or woman in a kiosk that tries to stop you. They're like, my friend, come, right? And some of you guys are like, oh yeah, they got me, right? If you make eye contact, it's over. You're buying something. They're like ninjas. So I avoid them at all costs. I don't know about you, or like I pretend like I'm talking on my phone, right? Or you time it like when they're talking to someone else, right? So, but I never bought anything, but I knew, I was like, wait a minute, the kiosk dudes are doing networking? I'm super confused, but that kind of curiosity killed the cat type of thing. So one of the things that happened for me is that we ended up flying out here to Phoenix, okay, and making sure to see what was going on, and really to kind of convince my brother-in-law that this probably wasn't the thing he should be doing. But when we got here, we got a chance to meet the family, meet the owners, and I had no idea these little carts were such a big operation. So what I want to do here today is share with you what was shared with me about 32 months ago that has allowed my wife and I to earn over $1 million working from home, and just sharing these amazing products with people in the midst of transition. And the thing I want to share with you guys here today is that in business, you don't have to be really that smart or that talented if you're in the right place at the right time. Now, you got to work hard no matter what you do. I don't believe in a free meal ticket, but timing will outweigh talent any day of the week, especially when it comes to business. Like, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I'm in the shed, if that makes any sense. So, I may not be smart, but I'm not stupid. Like, things can make sense to me if they're explained clearly. And so today I want to share with you that information, and we're going to go through it relatively quickly, but just to kind of give you an idea as to what's going on here with Seacret. So a little bit about who is Seacret. We're an international luxury skincare line founded in 2005. So Seacret has been selling their products in kiosks in the malls all over the world, over 40 countries, and they've sold them for over $1 billion. $1 billion, right? So we've done very well in the retail space, but we sold $1 billion worth of products to people that didn't plan on buying it when they woke up. Interesting. Because no one goes to the mall being like, I can't wait to go get sold today. No, they go there for the things that they're typically known for, okay? But they got stopped, they tried one of our products, and they bought $1 billion worth in the last 8 years, actually a little more than that now. And we're partnered with one of the world's largest and most respected manufacturers in the industry. I'm sure you're all familiar with a little company called L'Oreal. I knew L'Oreal the brand, but not the company. I didn't know L'Oreal Paris owned 500 different brands, many that you're familiar with, like YSL, The Body Shop, Lancome, Giorgio Armani, Ralph Lauren, Diesel. I was like, what? So anyway, 500 brands. Seacret is the first brand that they decided to manufacture for in 100 years of business that they don't own. So we're very excited about our partnership there, and really just kind of raised the level of all of our products. Everything is manufactured in Israel. I'm going to talk about that in a sec. And what we're doing right now is, kind of making this transition from our retail business into a direct market. I'm going to explain why here in a quick second, but, a little on our products. Basically, the perfect blend of nature and science. Advanced technology that we use, patented, clinically proven. We'll get a chance for you to see more of that information here today. Plant extracts, essential oils, and Dead Sea minerals. So no synthetic oils, no mineral oils, none of that junk. Because can you find a cheaper moisturizer? Of course you can. There's a lot of things out there, but you guys have probably heard the expression, you get what you pay for, for sure. The second thing is that sometimes people are putting products on their skin that are just terrible. So here's skincare. Okay? Healthcare is taking care of your health. Skincare is taking care of your skin. So when people ask me, what's our target market? Well, someone with a face, how about someone with skin? Like, how many of you shower? Constantly, right? Hopefully that's a continuous habit, all right? Now, everybody uses some use a lot of skincare, but everybody uses it and they run out of it. And when they run out, what do? Buy more. And here's what's amazing about Seacret is for the first time ever, okay, here all across the world, people are getting access to the best skincare products in the world. Why? Because they contain the Dead Sea minerals. So Dead Sea minerals, for those of you guys that don't know the Dead Sea, I knew of it, but not much about it when I started researching it, you know, because at first I was like, why is it called the Dead Sea? Like, how to get that name? Like, how many died before, you know, it got, and it's called the Dead Sea because it's actually 34% salt. So you literally can't sink. So if you can't swim, you should go. You're going to love it. But it's so salty that nothing can live in or around it. That's why it's called the Dead Sea. Right. It's the lowest point on Earth, as you can see here. There's 26 minerals in the Dead Sea, 12 of which they haven't found anywhere else in the world, are exclusive. And people have been using it for thousands of years. Okay? Thousands of years, millions and millions and millions of people have been traveling to the Dead Sea for a lot of the therapeutic benefits that people have been using it for challenging conditions with their skin: psoriasis, eczema, acne, rosacea, even respiratory issues. Queen of Sheba, King Herod built the world's first spa on the shore up on Masada, and then Cleopatra wrote about it as her source of youth and beauty, and she was known for being hot. Now, she didn't know the details. She knows you get in, you get out, you look good, right? So, I mean, a lot of celebrities have been. I just saw pictures of Rihanna there. I mean, Paula Abdul. Jesus has been. He's pretty famous dude. But what we've done is we've taken the salt, the water and the mud. That's two words together. So the mud and the water, and put them inside of a high-end skincare line, everything from your head to your toes. So here's how this works. We have our nail care set. Some of you guys have seen this. This is what my wife originally got sold in the mall. They said, are your nails natural? They came over and they buffed her nail. And some of you guys know what I'm talking about, where it gives you that crazy shine on your nails for like 2 weeks, all natural. If you know doctors, nurses, people that can't put anything on their nails, it's amazing. If you haven't seen this, it's crazy. You got to get with somebody, and so you can check it out. We have our salt scrub, which is one of our best products that people love, from your head to your toes. We have our hand cream, our foot cream, so you got funky feet. We got your product, okay? Now, look, I'm a dancer. You dance in your shoes all day long, sweat, funky feet, military. You guys know what I'm talking about. So now, it may not be you, but maybe you, someone you know, someone you love, or someone you want to love, need some help with their feet. So get them hooked up with our products. Show you a couple things here. There's one of my friends that used our product. You can see just after a week later, got some great results from the product on their feet. This is actually one of our friends in San Diego, her client as a massage therapist. You know, he said, I don't care what my feet look like, but it was the first time I was able to walk pain-free in many years after using Seacret products. You know, if you know anyone who has the dry, cracked, flaky skin, these products are really, really good for anyone with those conditions. Again, why people go to the Dead Sea. You can see here, look at this. This guy had no hair growth on his leg, even open sores for a long period of time. He just used our moisturizer. He was so pumped about the products that it blew his shoe off. You can see. So I know, stupid, but pretty fun. Here's a young boy. You can see here, used our mud soap. It's a bar of soap, the mud from the Dead Sea. Used it for a week. Look at this, day 1, okay, and look at day 7 here. I mean, look at the difference. Someone asked me the other day, I was like, well, what does he have? I was like, dry neck? I don't know, but you can see obviously the great results from it. And then we have, whether it's more mature skin, whether it's young skin, you can't tell a kid stop scratching when it itches. That's not going to work. So we have our salt product that's like a salt bath that you can put in there. It's amazing. Then we have some of our facial products. Now, all our products are designed for men and women. They work for everybody. That's why, nothing's pink. But they put this one in a black bottle, I guess, so men don't get confused. This is actually my favorite product. It's a men's aftershave. It's aloe-based, so it doesn't give you that Home Alone, right? And because the hair on my neck grows sideways, so every time I would shave, up, down, left, right, didn't matter. On this half of my neck, I'd get this red rash for like 2 days or 3 days. Just annoying. And I figured that's just what happens. So anyone with ingrown hairs, razor bump, razor rash, the curly hair, thick hairs, all that stuff, this product is like people freak out when they use it. It smells really good too. But for me, I just shaved today. Check it out. What? So all of that stuff went away from me. Great product for me. So whether it's our cleanser, a moisturizer, or it's just normal soap and things like that, it's great. I'll show you guys one more product here in a quick second. This is my friend Jesse in Central California. Had some great results. He was using a chemical-based product. I'm sure many of you are familiar with. Got great results from Seacret products. This is my friend Zach. He was so insecure he couldn't even take a real selfie. Look at him. He won't even look at the camera. Now look at him. So got some great results with our products. This is one of my friends, Rachel Lee, down in San Diego. She sent me these pictures on Facebook after using Seacret products for quite some time. And look at her just actually a short period of time later, but a year later, loving Seacret products, getting great results. And guys, I can go on and on and on and on. This actual product is not designed to brighten up tattoos, as you can see here, but it's designed to pull all the dead skin off your face. But women use the products how they're supposed to because they read directions, and guys put products everywhere because they're like, it's like a new toy we've never had. And we're like, what else can I do with this? So, so this is our mineral rich peeling gel, and just kind of show you guys a little bit of how this works. Okay. All right. As you can see, it's just a clear gel. Okay. All right. And what you do is if you put a little bit of it on, and I'll just put a little bit here on my wrist so you guys can see. Now, what happens, okay, is when you rub the product in, what it does is it catches the top layer of your skin and it starts to pull off all the dead, dry skin. So I know you guys can see, you see that? That's kind of nasty, right? All right, so, and when you do this, what it does is it brightens up everything on the skin. It takes it off and you can see it right away. It's totally gross, but very cool. Now, if you saw this directly on your skin, you're going to see that one of my wrists is going to be a lot brighter than the other. It's hard to see on a webcam, of course. And for the skeptics that are like, that's not the product, their dead skin, that's the product. What I love to do is take a little bit and rub it on the table so you can see it doesn't ball up because there's no dead skin on your table. At least I hope not, because that's gross. But anyway, I'll show you a couple more things here, which is our age-defying line. Our age-defying line is one of the biggest lines that's growing. Because if you have a date of birth from 1946 to 1965, you're classified as a baby boomer. Now, if you've studied the baby boomers over a period of time, and those that have effectively marketed this demographic have done really well. Anti-aging is the fastest growing subset of the skincare profession. The reason why is because the baby boomers here in the US, but globally, okay, you got over 1 billion. There's 76 million boomers right here in the US. All right, so, and for those of you guys that understand, that's 1/3 of our population, but 2/3 of the money. And those statistics are pretty similar in most countries around the world in terms of the boomers after World War II ended, babies, right? Now, if you followed them in your economy, the baby boomers are, if your economy is like a garden hose, the baby boomer is like a basketball trying to go through it because there's so many of them in a condensed window. So as infants and toddlers at Hasbro, Gerber, Tyco, Huggies, billion-dollar brands because there were so many kids. Then fast food empires in the 60s. The 70s, the American car revolution. In the 80s, the biggest real estate boom in the history of the world. Why? Because the boomers are entering into their late 20s and starting families. I'm an 82 kid, all right? So my parents bought their first home. In the 90s, it was home improvement, Home Depot, Lowe's. Just take a look at Lowe's growth in 1991. They almost doubled their stores. It was crazy, right? 2000, retirement planning. And now if you watch television, what do you see? Healthcare, taking care of your health, why, okay? All right, you know, it's this pill to fix this issue. You guys know, one of those commercials I think are the funniest things in the world. You know, take this pill, it treats depression, side effects, depression. It's like, what? You know, but whatever. So in 2011, the first of the baby boomers started turning 65 years old. Here's what's nuts, okay? Just here in the States, 10,000 baby boomers turn 65 every day for the next 16 years. 10,000. Here's what I know about the boomers. My mom, okay, when she's waking up on her birthday, she's not looking in the mirror and being like, man, if I could just get one more wrinkle, that would be sweet. No, people want to live out their golden years and they want to look good doing it. But it's not even a wrinkle thing, okay? It's not even an age thing. We're talking about a skin thing. From the millions of people that have conditions that they suffer with on a daily basis. I don't know a teenager that's writing in their diary, man, if I could get more acne, high school would be way better. Right? So everyday issues. Now, whether you have a challenge or you just use basic skincare from soap and shampoo and conditioner and a moisturizer or a shave, that's it. Okay. But let me show you some results of people that have been using some of our green line products that are astounding. This is a picture I took. You can take a look here. This wasn't 2 years, wasn't 2 months, wasn't 2 days, 2 hours, 20 minutes. Okay. So take a look at this. Now, what's crazy is we only did one eye. Can you guess which eye that we did? Pretty crazy stuff, right? 20 minutes later, instant gratification. We live in a world where we want everything now. And when you can deliver results for people on the spot, it's a game changer, guys. You know, people say, what's the competitive edge that Seacret has? Here's the edge, guys. Because you guys have seen everything. You've been pitched everything. People have been talking to you about everything. I know, okay? Me too. Here's what I love. Here at Seacret, we get to give people a result that they love before we even ask them if they're interested in purchasing. That is huge. Kind of give you an example. I went into a local grocery store here in Southern California called Trader Joe's. And for those of you guys that know, great grocery restaurant, a grocery chain. And when you walk in, they give these free samples, kind of like Costco, you know? And so I love walking in because, you know, you always get food. Now, there was these nectarines. Now, I've never bought nectarines before in my life, never. But I walk in and there's these free samples. So what did I do? I have one. Why? Because it's free. It's for me. Now, here's what happened. I liked it. So what did I do? I bought them. Okay. Now, I can promise you if that wasn't there, no way I'm buying nectarines. But did the person really sell it to me? No. If she did, she wasn't good. She didn't tell me the nutritional value. She didn't tell me why they were better than apples. She didn't even tell me the price. She was just there saying, hey, you want a sample? Okay. I tried it. I liked it. I bought it. Why? Because I liked the result. Here's what I love about Seacret. All we do is demo. Okay. So we're not here to sell people. We're in the show business. For me, coming from my dance background, I like that. So here, show it. Check it out. If you like it, great. If you don't, it's okay. I don't really care. You're the one who's missing out. You don't got the Dead Sea minerals going to work on your skin every day. But let me show you here. This is 2 months. 2 months after using our Green Line regimen, okay? Before and after, crazy. And then our patented, clinically proven product, this one's just outrageous, okay? Dramatic results in 15 minutes, okay? Now I'm gonna show you after one treatment, there's 8 treatment inside of a entire package here of our recovery treatment. Look at this, 15 minutes, 15 minutes. Now when I started seeing these pictures, I was like, I don't know. I studied Photoshop in school, so I was like, there's no way. All right, so they started showing me even more on the neck. I was like, there's no way. But this is the one that made me a believer because this is my mom. Now, she's 53 when we took the picture. Okay, look at even in, I took both these pictures with my iPhone. Look at even in the cheek. Do you think she was excited? Yeah. Actually, no, she wasn't excited. We only did half her face, so she was kind of like, what? Fix this, all right? Guys, I can go on and on and on with different pictures of people that have been using our product line for different types of skin, different areas of the skin. It's crazy. Now, what we're doing here is we're making a transition. Now, some of you guys understand this because you've witnessed this before, but in the first time that I'm aware of in the direct sales profession, we have a company that's done $1 billion in retail that's transitioning their entire company into direct marketing. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about why, but here we have 40 countries converting from their retail operation into network marketing. Right? Now, proven product, $1 billion in sales. There's no question of if it works, how it works, if people will buy it. From every different skin type to every different ethnicity all over the world. Product approval all over the world. One of the biggest challenges with companies usually expanding internationally, they can't get there because their product isn't approved there, or won't work there, won't fly there, or they got to change it there. Already done, okay? Now, what we're doing is converting to where instead of paying retail in the mall, our customers can buy Seacret products directly from Seacret. So you can buy directly from Seacret, we'll ship it to you. And what it does is it gives our customers a better value, and then we get to share the profits with the people that are recommending and referring it. Now, relationship marketing, referral marketing, network marketing, okay, direct sales, whatever you want to call it, okay? And a lot of people are calling it the wave of the future. Now, why are people calling it the wave of the future? Well, it's a big industry. It's been growing even in the midst of some of the worst times in our economy since the Great Depression. The billionaires are getting involved. You got Buffett and Branson, getting involved, even Trump and Kiyosaki really promoting it, understanding it. You got 90 million people globally involved as distributors, and really the wave of the future. Now, why would we even consider that? Well, let's take a look here. Things are changing. It's not that the kiosks aren't working. Sold $1 billion all over the world, still working really well. So why are we converting everything? Well, 10 years ago, okay, it would have been hard for me to predict that my local Blockbuster would be gone. Hollywood Video, gone. My local video store, gone. 10 years ago, it would have been hard for me to predict my local Circuit City, gone. Tower Records, gone. Okay, Barnes & Noble, gone. I mean, we're talking about huge organizations wiped out, most of them. How did they get wiped out? A lot of it through direct marketing. Because here's the thing people value. They value money, but they also value time. A lot of times they value their time more than they do their money. So if I can save somebody time by not having to go to the store, not going here, they'll have it sent to them now. Now, 10 years ago, that was not the case. You guys remember 10 years ago where people wouldn't even put a credit card in online? They're like, put a credit card in online? There's no way. It's not safe. It goes out there and everybody sees it, Nowadays, think about it. If the company doesn't save your credit card, you're pissed. You're checking out and you're like, what? Didn't say it. I got to go get my wallet. This is inconvenient, right? So what happened now is things are changing. Plus, social media, guys, has changed the world. People say, should I do this or should I do it? You do this every day. How many guys have taken a picture of your food and posted it? Stop selling. Stop advertising. How many guys have forwarded a video of something? You're referring and recommending it. How many guys have checked in and said, oh, I went and saw this movie? What are you doing? You're advertising for the movie and that theater. You guys get that? So social media is like recommendations, posters, pictures. People are sharing information. I get my news through social media faster than I do the news. I know what's going on with the government. I know who's winning at the World Cup. I know what the sports game score is. I know what the Fox says because of social media. Some of you guys don't know. You should look it up. The Fox apparently says very interesting things. But what I mean by that is social capital, social marketing has really changed the game because for the first time, the consumer has a voice. And here's what's amazing about Seacret. All we do is we recommend our products, okay, and our business to people out there that are interested in either or. Okay? Now, advantages: build your own business, low startup costs, tax benefits of home-based business are substantial, and income. So let me tell you a little bit about this. If you want to do real estate, you're considered a real estate agent. You want to work with Seacret, you're a Seacret agent. And yeah, it's fun. It's cool, right? It's a very 007 cool, sexy brand, being a Seacret agent. It's funny because as a kid, I was always in trouble, because, I always wanted to be a spy and a secret agent, and I was always dirty all the time. So my dream came true. I get to be a secret agent and play with mud. Now, here's 5 ways that Seacret compensates individuals to go out there and recommend and refer Seacret products. So now some of you guys are going to like 1 or 2 of these. Some of you guys are going to like all of them. I'm going to give you a general overview of each of these 5. And that way you can see how this might fit into your life or your situation or your goals right now. Okay. So the first way that Seacret compensates our agents is retail. Now, some of you like retail. Some of you hate retail. For those of you guys that love it, great. For those of you who don't, you know people who do. So hairstylists, massage therapists, makeup artists, cosmetologists, dermatologists, estheticians, okay? People that deal with skin or talk about products for people's skin. So take a look at this. You can earn up to 150%, okay, on this. Now, as an example here, we have our nail care kit. This is what my wife bought originally in the mall, okay? Now, I apologize. I know my math is off on this. I'm off by 4 cents. I'm sorry. But our retail price on the nail care set is $49.95, basically $50. Our agent price on it, wholesale, you can get it now for $20, $19.99. So what's the difference? Almost $30, actually $29.96, I guess it is. So almost $30. That means if you retailed 1 a week, that's $120 a month. Pays for a cell phone, 2 a week, maybe a car payment, okay? So, and that's just one product. That's one of our products. We've got 40 different products on our product line that are great for everybody, okay? Just one of them. Now, if we continued moving along here on retail, okay, so one of the ways we do this is through demonstrations, parties. People can try it, check it out. You can easily make $100, $200 per demonstration for people checking out and liking our products. Why? Because I don't got to convince you you're going to like it. I can literally do a demonstration where you're going to see it for yourself. Again, seeing is believing. Now, the second way we get paid is our preferred customer program. This one is one of my favorites, okay? Our company right now is over 60% preferred customers, okay? Meaning not distributors or agents or anything like that, just people that love our products and want discounts. So when you refer somebody that purchases on a monthly basis, okay, minimum is $50 to be considered preferred, okay, you're going to get paid monthly from those customers, 20 to 25% of your preferred customers. So this is residual income. So as an example, let's say you refer 20 customers to Seacret. You have 20 preferred customers that are making them, an average minimum order. That would be $200 in a monthly residual and over $350 in free product you would get on a monthly basis. But also, here's what's amazing. When you go out there and get 10 active preferred customers, you get a share of our PC global revenue pool. Now, why is this cool? Because what Seacret does is they take 2% of the sales from every customer in the entire world, and they put it in a pool. And then what happens is when you have 10 or more, you get a share of that pool. So this is really exciting because all you got to do right now, even if you're brand new looking at Seacret and you say, this makes sense to me. I know people with skin. I know people that would love these products. I know people that even have some challenges that I know they would love help with. You go find 10 customers, okay, all right, as a preferred customer, and Seacret will pay you a percentage of every customer that we've put on the books over the last 3 years. So you get to get paid off of all the work Seacret's been doing even before you got here, the tens of thousands of customers, all right, pretty cool. Now, the third way that you get paid as an agent is team commissions. This is more so for those of you guys that want to move into more of a leadership position, okay, and build more of a passive income than just a residual income. Now, it's also a way for you to leverage your time, and it's going to kind of happen naturally because when you introduce people to our product line and they love it, here's what I found out. A lot of times they want to refer to the people they know. So in this example, let's say you know 2 people, okay? All right, so I'm sure you have 2 friends. If you don't have 2 friends, join Facebook, they'll find you. All right, now, in this example, if your 2 friends refer 2 friends who refer 2 friends, in this example, you get to 128, okay, on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 loans, okay? Now, in this example, if all of those people did exactly what you did in that previous example, got 20 customers, okay, that would be $10,000 in a monthly residual, $10,000. Now, could you live off that? Hopefully, all right, some of you maybe not, all right, but people say, well, is that really realistic? Yeah, we have people literally doing it every single month in Seacret. All right, but even that, let's say 9 90% of that didn't happen. Only 10% success rate. Still be $1,000 a month. It's 12 grand a year extra in passive income, meaning that's $1,000 a year or 10,000 a year, whether you work or not. Keyword being not, right? Now, I know a lot of people make 100 grand a year when they work, but I don't know a lot of people that made 100 grand a year from home when they didn't work. See, for me, I'd rather make 50 grand a year and not have to work for it than make 100 grand a year and have to work for somebody else. I just value my time more than I value working for. I love working with people, just not for them. That's just one of those things for me. Now, here's the only challenge. You can only earn up to $25,000 a week in this particular way we get paid. I know. But I think you guys can manage. Now, the fourth way we get paid is our leadership match. Kind of give you an example. In this example, I'm going to make this you, the one that says you. Now, let's say you know me or you know my wife, okay? This is going to be my wife up here in the corner. Let's say you know her from school, from college, from work, from somewhere, right? And that way, we got a chance to connect. And you showed my wife. Now, you don't have to sell my wife. She's already buying the products. She already likes it. She's already knows it. Now, here's what's crazy. Millions and millions and millions of people have already bought Seacret products around the world. They don't need to be convinced to the products. They already bought them for twice as much as they can get them for now, direct from our company and from you. So do you think they're going to be excited? Of course. Now, in this example, let's say my wife and I go out there and we start generating, as the example, an extra $1,000, because here's the thing. In Southern California, when we first got started, all of our friends, they had skin. Isn't that interesting? So we started demonstrating Seacret products. We make $1,000. Take a look at this. 20% on a check match of $1,000 is $200. Now, that's not taken from me. It's not like they send me 800 and send you 200, but you would earn $200, 20% match from my team commissions. Now, that's pretty cool, right? Now, let me ask you a question. Do you want me to make more or less? More, of course. Now, in this example, are you willing to help me? Yeah, of course. For how long? Forever. Forever, ever? Yeah, of course, right? Why? Because the better I do, the better you do. It's a win-win-win. Now, here's what also is really good. If you don't help me make money, either do you. So you have an incentive. Here's why that's great. As a guest here looking at Seacret, what it means is as you get started as an agent here tonight, what happens is that you have people that have a vested interest in helping you forever. If you're willing to work and you're willing to grow, there are people here that are willing to help. Now, let's go down here to this person. Let's say you recruit this guy. And this is a guy who knows everybody, who knows everybody, who knows everybody. You guys know that guy, right? I mean, he's even more excited about than you are. He's got more time than you are. Now, this style of income even is for those that are uninterested. You're on this webinar, maybe you're thinking, I'm not even interested. It's not my thing. Skincare's not my thing. Warren Buffett said it best. He said, what you love to do should be your hobby, should be your passion. What everyone else loves to do should be your business, okay? Made sense to me. But take a look at this, okay? This guy right here, he goes and makes $10,000 in Seacret. You earn a 20% match. Some people say, well, I don't know if skincare's for me. You don't have to like something to make money from it. Some of you don't like your job. You make money from that, don't you? Of course. It's a vehicle. Now, here's what I know. If you pulled out your cell phone, okay, right, and apparently you have a flip phone still, which doesn't make any sense, but okay, let's just go with it, all right? And you went through your contacts. There are some people that this is for sure their thing. This is for sure their thing. They've been looking for something like this. An opportunity to be at the beginning of something that's not new, rare opportunity. Company sold $1 billion converting their model, and we get to be the ones that go out there and present it to people. It'd be like, Apple saying, hey, by the way, iPhone 6, instead of releasing it retail at our stores, we're going to allow you to get it for half off, and you can share it with your friends, and they can get the same deal, and we'll give you 20% of everyone you refer. Amazing. $1 billion brand converting, okay? So now this is $1,000, $2,000. Well, he goes and makes 10. So here's the deal. I just focus on finding people better than me, smarter than me, more talented than me, and Seacret compensates us for that as well. Now, the fifth way we get paid are our bonuses. Now, when you become a Royale agent and up, okay, you get a monthly bonus, a drive your dream bonus. Now, a lot of companies in this profession, they try to pitch a car, BMW, a Lexus, a this, a that, and I understand the branding concept of it. Here's the thing I love about Seacret. It's cash. Okay, all right. So here's the thing. Pay for the car you got. Here's what's sexy, not new wheels. Here's what's sexy, debt-free. All right. Be responsible. You don't need another liability. What you need to do is be building assets. All right. Take care of your family. Pay rent. Buy groceries. Okay. So $500 a month, all the way up to $6,000 a month in a monthly bonus for hitting our ranks. Now, every time you hit a rank, you get a bonus from $500 all the way up to $1 million. It's pretty cool. And people say, do people do that? Well, we had our first guy in Seacret in South Korea go from brand new to our top position and earned $1 million bonus in his first year, his first 12 months with Seacret. Pretty crazy stuff. So anyway, a lot of my friends here are getting bonuses, small bonuses to big bonuses. Kind of just depends on how hard you want to work and how many people you're willing to help. All right. So getting started is simple. You can become a customer, enjoy great products, buy retail. You can become preferred, save over 50%. Or you can earn free products by simply referring 4 or more customers. So as a customer or as an agent, if you refer 4 customers or more, you get your products for free. I love that. Now, becoming an agent, position yourself to profit, share the products, help others share the products. Seacret does everything else. Shipping, customer service, website, accounting, everything is done through Seacret Corporate. So how does it work? $49 to get registered as a Seacret agent. As a Seacret agent, as a 1099 home-based business that you have the opportunity to go out there and build. From there, the only other thing you want to do is get your products. We have different sets of products to start with. We have kind of small, medium, large, kind of like a tall, grande, venti. Kind of just get in where you fit in. I always tell people get started somewhere between, excited and nervous, whatever that looks like. Now, our basic set, $380 worth of products you get for $150. Our premium set, $1,300 worth of products you get for $550. And our special agent set, $3,700 worth of products you get for $1,450. Our best set, it has all of our products for you to go out through demonstration. Now, here's the thing. When you purchase your set of products, they're not designed to be given away. We don't give away our products. Our products are designed for demonstration. And one set of products you can demo literally on hundreds of people. My wife and I, we got started. We got the special agent set, so we had all the products. And that once we never had to buy another set of products because we had enough to demo on every single person. And then everything, if we ran out of something, we just bought that one, all right? So, but from here, training and support, online training, conference calls. We have academy, we have university. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, okay? So this is really, 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 really important to understand is that you're not trying to figure this out on your own. We do webinars like this, and we have stories of people that are going out there and doing it, and you get to leverage on them. My friend Tim, he used to hold a sign that said, no bumping at a go-kart track. To my friends John and Tiffany Milan, she used to make jelly at the Smucker's Jam Factory, 3rd shift in Memphis, Tennessee. My buddy John, he was a General Electric janitor. My buddy Josh over here, he says, I made a lot of bad decisions in school, like not going. So he was sweeping a floor and running a machine, a forklift in a machine shop down in Southern California. And I was earning over $1 million a year from home. My buddy Casey was the Culligan man. He used to carry the water to your door. My buddy Josh and Heather. Josh was, a police officer and a Muay Thai kickboxer. My buddy Joe, who owned a auto detailing company too. People from the financial world to this guy. He's crazy. I don't know what his deal is, but whatever. To my friend Julian Doan. He's 23. I mean, his background's like 23. To Ben and Lauren, used to be in sports and used to be in mortgages. To Phoebe Lou, who owned a skincare clinic. To Derek Gilson, who was an ASL interpreter because his father's hearing impaired. To personal trainer. To full-time college and full-time in ministry. Guys, I mean, people from every walk of life you could possibly imagine going out there and building Seacret. So how do you get started? Let me just wrap this up here for you guys so you can understand how simple it is to get going with Seacret. We have a blueprint for success. Company makes sense. Products make sense. Obviously, the compensation makes a lot of sense. Timing makes a lot of sense. Okay? All right? But what would you be doing? That was the question that I had when I looked at Seacret. So our blueprint for success is geared to get you into profit immediately in your first week or your first month, worst case scenario. Now, your first step is to become what we call a superstar. Your first mission, should you choose to accept it as a Seacret agent. And how it works is this, is you go out there and get 300, what we call TPV volume, or 4 customers, and then 300 and 300. When you do this within your first month, you get a double bonus. Now, if you get our premium or special agent set, you already have the first requirement accomplished for you. Now it's just helping 2 people do the same. When you do this, you get a $200 bonus, okay, superstar bonus, plus you're going to get these fast start bonuses on everyone you enroll with a basic, premium, or special agent set for them to launch their business with. Now, also, once you become a superstar, check this out, Seacret doubles your bonuses for the rest of your life. So that means 15 becomes 30, 50, 100, 150 becomes 300 every time you do it. Boom, boom, boom. This is easy to go add a few $100s to a few $1,000s a month to your income simply by showing people our products. Now, how do we accomplish that? Well, we have a few missions for you. The first is to have a grand opening. And how a grand opening works is this. It's just invite some people over, let them play with our products. It's so simple. You don't really have to let the products do the heavy lifting. Why? I'm not a skincare expert. I don't know anything about that stuff. Here's what I did. Invite some people over, let them play with our products, and people find stuff they loved. Why? Because seeing is believing. When people saw our products, and a lot of them had already bought, so now they were just like, great, I can get it cheaper. Okay? Now from there, who do you know? Who do you know that loves skincare products, has skincare issues? Okay? Who do you know that's entrepreneurial, looking to make extra income? Kind of put down some of the top people that you think would be interested in doing it. And what we do is we invite them over to try the products. You can sit down and show them the products at a Starbucks or Panera Bread or anywhere, a coffee shop, or you can send them a sample. We have samples. You just mail it right to them. Bam, they get to try it themselves. And then we have places like this, webinars, recorded videos of things that you can just send them. Now, plugging into our system is great. We've got conference calls, team calls, online training, local training, and our conventions where you can basically run a mile an hour or 100 miles an hour. Totally up to you. Now, the best part about Seacret is the fact that you get to dictate. So we set up a blueprint, a plan, tailored fit for you and your life to show you how you can go out there and accomplish the things you're looking for. Now, our second and third month, we want to help you 90 days to drive your dream. Your second month, we want to help you get to Mission Bronze, which gets you an iPad or $250 in cash. It unlocks your generational match and gives you a raise in your commissions. And then your third month to become a Royale. This gives you a $500 rank bonus, $500 extra every 4 weeks to drive your dream, whatever that is, whether it's a new car or retire a parent, right? And then you get $100 every time you help somebody get promoted as well. So I love the behavior of how Seacret works because it's really based on people really helping people. Now from there, the last thing I would say is, what's your dream? It's a little cliche, but, really like, what do you want? And 5 years ago, are you in the place that you really wanted to be? And if not, I would suggest really thinking about where you want to be 5 years from now. Because a lot of people just wake up and go, man, how did I get here? And the main reason why is because they didn't plan to be anywhere else. So it's kind of like, if you guys remember Alice in Wonderland, not the new creepy one, the original, where she falls into Wonderland and she's falling up and there's a fork in the road, a left and a right, and the cat, the Cheshire cat pops up and Alice is like, which road should I take? And he said, well, where are you going? She says, I don't know. And then he says, well, any road will do. And that's how I see a lot of people in life was, 5 years from now, if you're not where you want to be, and we've been very blessed and fortunate because we found Seacret, but we were very intentional about where we wanted to go and what we wanted to build. And because of that today, we have flexibility and freedom beyond anything I've ever experienced. My wife and I now get to donate more than we used to make. My background being in dance is amazing. I get to dance, I get to travel, I get to take classes, I get to perform, but I don't have to do it to get paid anymore. I get to do it for free. Not only that, I get to sponsor dancers now. And this is so cool, okay? So, what is your dream lifestyle? And is the road you're on right now going to get you there, okay? If not, I would suggest having a plan B. If not even at least a plan C, something that's going to get you there. And if you didn't have to work for money, what would you do with your time? Who would you help? So today, you're either an A, B, or C. C means, hey, I'd like to become a customer, try some products. Or I know some people that would love these products. At a minimum, refer them to the person that invited you on this webinar, okay? Hey, I want to get started, but I got some questions, I need to know about this a little bit more. I need to know about this a little bit more. Let us connect with you so we can get your questions answered, okay? So you can decide whether you're a yes or a no. Either way is good with us. We're not here to convince you to do anything. Our goal here is to give you enough information so you can make an educated decision for yourself. But go either way or the other. The one thing that is I wouldn't suggest is smart is being in the middle and not knowing if you want to go this or that way or that way. Okay? And then A means agent. If you're like me, you were like, dude, this makes sense. You could have shut up a long time ago. When you told me we have a company that sold $1 billion worth of products in 40 countries all over the world, and you're converting all of them into direct marketing, and we get to be the first people to do it, we get to fish in a pond that's never been fished in all over the world, and I get to be the first to take these products, not for the same price, but for 50 to 70% less, okay? And we have online systems, online trainings, all the marketing material and tools that you need to go build your business, and you're gonna help me do it? Game on, right? So for those of you guys that are ready to get started, you wanna get back to the person that put you on this webinar immediately. Call them up and tell them you're an A, get on their website, and they'll get you enrolled as an agent and then get you selected the package that's the right one for you. And then we'll set up a blueprint tailored fit for your schedule to help you accomplish your first mission of Superstar. Guys, I really look forward to getting a chance to meet you at one of our future events. If you're in the Phoenix area, I'm sure I'll get a chance to meet you very soon. And we have our big events and conventions. I know I'll see you somewhere around the world as we're making sure that Seacret isn't a secret for very long. So I hope that you take up the opportunity now to get started, to join us, and to go out there and really set yourself up for a huge win here in 2014. So thank you guys so much for spending a little bit of time with me this evening. I'll be sticking around for a quick minute here, but for now, this is Jesse Macpherson signing off from Phoenix, Arizona. Bye for now.